Hi everyone, I'm Christine and this is my crowdfunding campaign to build ChristineFernandez.net, which is a date site for child-free by choice people. Below this video I wrote about how at age 24 I decided I didn't want to have kids after realizing I actually had a choice. As strange as it sounds, there are a lot of people out there who still haven't realized that they have a choice. They were raised to believe that once you grow up you're supposed to get a job, get married, have kids, buy a house, etc., etc., etc. Basically the 1950s lifestyle. A few months ago, I read a great article about a woman from Pakistan that was being shunned by the people in the village where she lived because she was child-free. And when the villagers asked her, "Why don't you have children? Why are you so selfish?" her answer shut up everyone. She said, "I don't want children, but even if I did, I would not have them because I barely have enough food for myself." And that's not being selfish, that's being responsible. You shouldn't bring children into the world to suffer. A few years ago, I created a date profile on a popular date site. And while creating my profile, you know how they give you questions to answer, like, are you male or female? How old are you? Where were you born? Etc. And when it got to the question, do you want children? I clicked no. Next question, do you have children? I clicked no. And the last question was, would you like to meet someone who already has children? Again, I clicked no. And when I was done with all the questions and my profile was complete, I was surprised when only 2 matches came up on the screen. One of the most popular date sites online and only 2 matches came up? I'm like, okay, this is weird. There are over 25 million people in America who are child-free by choice. I'm one of them. Where are all the others? What I think happened is, because being child-free is still taboo, many people don't openly say that they don't want kids, especially child-free guys. For this reason, people who are child-free by choice may give vague answers when creating their date profiles. For example, when it comes to the question, do you want children? They may put, maybe, I'm not sure, stuff like that, just to increase the number of matches. But in my experience, that's not a good idea. You need to know up front that your partner doesn't want children. Otherwise, you'll waste time hoping, oh, they'll change their mind. It's never fair for someone to try and change their partner, because they will end up resenting you for their childlessness, or you will end up resenting them for having children. This date site will improve people's chances of finding a child-free by choice partner. This date site will also help young men and women find out if they really want children before they have them, by inviting mothers and fathers to the discussion forums to share their real-life experiences about having and raising children, thus letting non-parents know what to expect. This will help undecided men and women make the best choice. So this is just one of the many forms this date site will have. Personally, I think a date site like this one is long overdue, because only in America 50% of the pregnancies are not planned for, or in other words, accidental. There are about 7.2 billion people on the planet, and 153 million of them are orphans. And according to recent studies, another 2.4 billion people will be added to the planet in the next 37 years. By some estimates, humanity is already using about 150% of the Earth's renewable resources. So at this rate, we may end up needing 2 planets to sustain us for the long term. We all know having a child is expensive. As of August 2013, the average cost for a middle-class family to raise a child until the age of 18 is $300,480. Giving birth can cost between $3,296 and $37,277. Sending a child to college costs between $8,893 to $22,203 per year per child. Well, there are many reasons some people are child-free by choice. Some of the most common reasons are for environmental reasons, not wanting to contribute to overpopulation, poor genetics, the fear of passing down physical or psychological illnesses, financial pressure, wanting to maintain personal and financial freedom, already having found meaning and fulfillment in life, student loans, believing they will not be a good parent, not wanting to bring a child into the world full of cruelties, such as bullying, school shootings. As you can see, none of these reasons are selfish because they're about preventing the suffering of children. A few generations ago, people weren't stopping to contemplate about whether to have a child or be child-free. Having a child was simply what you did, period. Today, we are lucky enough to have that choice. Please share this video and link on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Childfree forums, and other social media. I would love to hear from you guys. Child-free by choice people are often said to be selfish, hate kids, and a lot of other not so nice things. It's not true that we're selfish and we don't hate kids. Being child-free doesn't make you any less of a person. It's just a different lifestyle, and we need to learn to embrace our differences for everyone's sake and especially for the sake of our planet.